Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Zakaria the Ghostwriter. Guys, today let's talk about driving test. I know some of you guys, you are struggling a lot when it comes to that. I know, 90% of you guys, you don't even make it out of that yard. It's either is the step hill, it's either is alley docking, but I know it's either straight reverse. I know you guys, you are not making it out there. It's just difficult, and it's about time we speak about that. We look at the things that you should do before going to your driver's license test and the things that you should do after, because of this is something which is very complicated. It is not like the learner's test whereby you just go there and face the computer, and if you know the answers, then you pass. Here you can still know what to do and you can still fail, because of there are certain things which are happening. I don't want to go deep into that. And the majority of people who struggle a lot with the driver's license test is people who are in their early 20s, people who are in their 30s, because of they didn't develop the skill to know how to speak multiple languages, compared to people who are in their 40s. People who are in their 40s, they know how to speak. They go to the driver's school and they tell people like, listen, this is what I want, I'm having a problem, my problem is 1, 2, 3, 4, how can you help me? So they speak the language and they're like, we understand your problem, we're gonna make it happen. And they come back with the driver's license. And when they're driving on the road, you're like, but why are you driving so slow on the fast lane? What is wrong with you, Bob? And you quickly realize that, oh, maybe he knows how to speak multiple languages. But those who are still young, they are the ones who suffer a lot, because they don't have that too much money on the side. Because others are still at school, they still have to, pay for accommodation, they still have to pay for books and stuff, and buy food and everything. It's still difficult for them to have that extra money to go and learn multiple languages. Now, let me talk this way. I want to be careful with my words. There are certain things that you must do before you go there. It breaks my heart to see you guys going there to the driver's, test, and you don't even make it out of the yard. Today I was talking to one of my brother who failed, and when I start talking to him, like, what went wrong? Okay, now, where did they take the truck? Meaning, did they take the truck on the step hill, or did they take the truck when you were doing alley docking, or did they take the truck when you were doing straight reverse? I'm asking these questions because of I want to know where he went wrong. I want to know where we can fix. If they took the truck on the step hill, we know that your problem is the step hill. We start having a conversation of what happened. Did the truck switch off? Did you stop the truck after the line? What really happened? So that we can know what to do. If it's the clutch control, we can fix the clutch control situation of this is how you master a clutch control. That's the reason why I'm asking these questions. If it's alley docking, then we know that, okay, that means you turn the steering wheel before time. This is what you should do. This is what you shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? If it's straight reverse, I'll be like, okay, let's check your tires, the back tires. Were they in the box? Where was your front tires? I'm asking those questions so that we can fix. And I know that if it's, the step hill, I have to know your testing, ground, the testing station, how it looks like. Where do you start? If you give me the whole, picture of how it is, because they're different. Let me put it this way. Captain Park, when you go to Captain Park, you start with the truck inspection. From thereafter, it's alley docking. Some of us, we say you reverse to the poles. It's alley docking. And from thereafter, after alley docking, you have to go and do the left turn. After the left turn, then it's the straight reverse. After the straight reverse, you go to the step hill. Then after the step hill, then you will go out of the yard. Now you will start driving with the person, and that's where it's less pressure. Now, I went to Benoni also. Benoni, it's track inspection, then a step hill. After step hill, it's left turn, then a straight reverse, then you go to early docking, from thereafter you go out of the yard. You know, they differ. That's why I'm asking these questions, because of it depends on your testing station. And if you're telling me that you fail from on the step hill, then I understand that, okay, if you fail step hill, we don't have to stress about the other ones because you didn't go and do those other ones. Let's focus on the things that you struggled with them first before we go far, you know. And that's why I'm asking that, and you should know those things. Because there is one thing that I see happening all the time. People go and pass the learner's test, right? After they pass the learner's test, they go home, excited. Going home, celebrate, I passed the learner's test. And they will come and book for the driver's test. After booking, they go home, cool. On the day they are going to go for driving test, they showed up, and sometimes they didn't even, you know, book extra lessons to the driving school so that they will know how to drive properly. And when you see the person is still struggling with control. When they are changing gears, the truck, it's shaking. Because you need to be smooth, guys, with your gears. That's one thing that I must tell you. Even if after you're done with the test inside, you know, that truck instructor will jump to the left-hand side, to the passenger seat, and the biggest thing that the person wants to check is, do you know how to do your controls? Do you know how to drive? And they will easily pick it up when you change your gears. I cannot stop stressing this, guys. You need to be smooth with your gears. You need to be smooth. Don't break your car in a way that everybody has to go forward. It's a problem. Once you're doing that, it means that you are not ready. And one more thing that I also realized, I'm just going to talk to you guys so that you will know all these type of things. It's going to be part 1 and part 2 of this video. One more thing that I realized is that when people fail the test and you ask them a question, you failed, but what went wrong? Did you see your mistakes? 9 out of 10 times, they don't even know their mistakes. They don't even realize that they make a mistake. And which is the biggest problem, because if you are failing a test and you don't know where you went wrong, and you want the truck inspector to explain certain things to you, it's bad, because others, they don't tell you where you went wrong. They just only mark, and when you look at, you know, that paper where they mark, in most cases, you just look at it, you just don't understand what is going on. You're just focusing on fail. Oh, I failed. I'll try again. But which is another thing that you must be careful of. You need to know when you are making mistakes. Okay, you're doing the left turn. When you are in the, did you even indicate? No, you didn't indicate. Okay, that's fine. When you are, you know, doing the early docking, did you even observe? Did you do full observation? And most people, they even forget to do that. Look, the first time when I drove at Captain Park, I remember what the inspector said. He said, the guy is a good driver. The only problem is that he has to go and do K53. And I asked the other gentleman who had booked the truck, I said, what do he mean? He said, no, you have to go do K53, understand all the rules. Understand that you don't just turn because of there is no any other car. You have to observe, check. Check your rear view mirror, check your other mirrors and see if it's okay for you to change or to turn. But you don't do those things because of you think you know how to drive. It doesn't work that way here. Here there is a certain way that you must hold your steering wheel. You don't drive and putting your elbow outside like the way you're driving from where you're from. You know, those are the things that even if you are a seasoned driver, but you still have to follow those things, you know. And I see people not realizing their mistakes. You need to identify your mistakes before other people can identify your mistakes. Be the first to say, oops, I was not supposed to do that.